guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K25 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. I do apologize about the little break ski on the channel, but we needed to get a little bit of mental clarity, a little bit of physical into my regimen. So hopefully you guys are excited about the return of this series. Guys, if you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You will save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, my personal favorite flavor is the Grandpa's Dentures. It is phenomenal. It is a mango papaya flavor. I'll leave a link down in the video description. Guys, they have so many great flavors. That is just my personal favorite. Check it out. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a few bucks on your order. Now, before we get this thing started, I do want you guys to check out the series playlist that will be posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Guys, I am having an absolute ball with the series again. The reason why I took the little bit of a break ski on the channel is because some personal well, not really personal, but we're in our busy season at work, so definitely that. And I decided I want to try and lose a little bit of weight. Just want to lose a little bit of weight, so I started going to the gym regularly. Just, trying to take better care of myself, eating properly, and guys, it has been a drain. So we are back. We are here for the long haul. So hopefully you guys will stick around. Let's get this episode started. Guys, in the opener, it is Damian Priest versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title. Jade Cargill will be taking on Io Sky in the second matchup. Trick Williams taking on JD McDonough. And in your main event, Jacob Fatu takes on Andrade in a last man standing match. This is going to be an excellent card. I am so excited about this. This has been a lot of fun so far. We are currently first place in the MyGM mode. Now, I did see that you could actually do I'm sorry, the glasses are fogging up, so you can play online. I thought about maybe starting a live stream series with maybe some other YouTube content creators, so if you guys are interested at it, the business email is in the channel bios. Definitely would recommend you guys checking that out. It could be a lot of fun. Maybe do it like a live stream series, and we be connected. Who knows? We'll figure it all out. But guys, this is going to be a great card for tonight. I'm super excited about it. As you guys know, I am a big fan of the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. All gas, no brakes. Hold on, wait. Did that make any sense to you? It looked like Jade Cargill was getting involved in Jade Cargill's match. But we're going to get this matchup underway. I am so excited about it. We're going to start off. We are in Fairfax, Virginia, right down the road from where I live in Baltimore, Maryland. About an hour or so, I would say. And guys, this is going to be just a killer event on the horizon. Hopefully this all works out for the best. Jeez, these things are fogging up again. Braun Breaker, former Intercontinental Champion, looking to regain his title tonight. I don't know, the badass just might get it done. Damian Priest and Braun Breaker have had a killer feud since the start of this thing, and let me tell you, I've enjoyed every single matchup. Guys, some of my personal favorite matches on this series has been Damian Priest and Braun Breaker. I love both superstars. I think they're both great. God, I can't. guys. I'm sorry. I don't like the way the hat's fitting on my head. I've had this thing for like 2 years now, so there we go. It's one of those big head hats. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Should have made sure this shit was adjusted before I got on here, but that's all right. And the badass Braun Breaker ready for a ready for a matchup tonight. Guys, I absolutely am just stoked with the way this thing is going. I think we're going to have just one of the coolest. I think we're going to win season 1. Again, the goal is to try and make it through 3 seasons. I know with the short little break ski, we may have doomed ourselves on that, but I will try my darndest to get it done for you guys. I think we're going to have some really good, interesting feuds going into season number, or throughout season number 1, and then we got to do a redraft, and boy, oh boy, do I have some talent I am scouting with this Eagle Eye for season 2. Damian Priest, your current IC champion, looking to retain here in the Reverb Room. Hopefully, he, because again, I've got ideas in this brain that I want to do. I want to do Braun or Jacob and Damian. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think, Damian being a big part of this roster. He was a big part of 2K24. He was on the roster both seasons. He was a world champ who, granted, he was a good world champ. I don't know if he was a great one, because I think we had Roman last year, too. Roman was good. Jey Uso got crowned at WrestleMania, so it's really just hard to say what it's going to be. You know what? I am sweating in here, and it's not even that hot, so off go the cool guy shades. We are not wearing any shades today, baby. Sorry about that. I know it's been a norm. I brought that back, and honestly, I am very happy I did. I think it's a good look for us. Braun Breaker is ready to go. There we go. Excuse me. And your IC champion, Damian Priest. Let me tell you something, boys and girls. One of the better members of this roster. I like everyone on this roster so far, but man, we're not going to make everybody happy. Let's just be honest. And the referee showing the belt to both men. That title is on the line. And the referee calls for the bell. Damian Priest starts out with a super kick. And Damian Priest locks up. They are in a collar and elbow tie-up. And Braun Breaker just shoves Damian Priest to the ground. Kick to the gut. Double underhook to a powerbomb. Oh my God, Damian Priest missed the dive. And the STO takes down Braun Breaker. They lock up. And, well, okay. Interesting. Big elbow drop. Braun Breaker is reeling here. Referee telling these men to get back into the ring. Bounced off the steel. And Braun Breaker is split open. Damian Priest The jumping flatliner, and the leg is hooked. Braun Breaker, you see the blood trickling down the side of his head as he gets the shoulder up at 2. Got him by the throat, and the South of Heaven choke slam. Leg is hooked. Oh my God, Braun Breaker able to get out. The kicks and the forearm to the back of Braun Breaker. They lock up. Forearm to the side of the head, and Braun just gets up. Braun Breaker has not gotten into second gear yet. And just kicking him in the side of the head. Already hitting that damaged spot where Braun Breaker got busted open. And the leg drop. Razor's Edge. Puts him down with authority. Leg is hooked. And that is a 3 count. Boys and girls, what an opening matchup. Damian Priest retaining his Intercontinental Championship in a hell of an opener. Wow. Is Damian Priest able to be stopped? 4-star match to start this thing. Okay. I will gladly take it. All right. Need a little bit of money. Io Sky and Jade Cargill. Io Sky victorious. Only a 2.5-star match. It was Nia Jax that ran in, by the way. Trick Williams versus J.D. McDonough is up next. Welcome back to the Reverb Room in Fairfax, Virginia. By the way, your boy loves going to Virginia. By the time of this recording drops, I'm actually, Saturday, I am going to be in Philadelphia. I am going to be meeting my favorite basketball player of all time. Sound off in the comments who you think it's going to be. Well, I'll probably put a picture up on my feed and my other various social medias. By the way, if you're not subscribed or not checking out my other social medias, I have them linked in the channel bio, so definitely recommend you guys checking it out. I'm not much of an X user. It just, when it was Twitter, to me it was cool. X just, as Trick Williams is ready to go. We stole him, well, I wouldn't say we stole him, but we got him from Monday Night Raw. He was unhappy with Monday Night Raw. I am Monday Night Raw. He was unhappy on Friday Night SmackDown, so we got the opportunity to bring him in. Again, very happy we were able to get him. I feel like he is going to be one of the biggest rising superstars in WWE now. I guess we will see in due time what happens with him, but I love me some Trick Williams. And J.D. McDonough, the living Funko Pop himself, is here. We signed him to a short-term deal. Now, I do not know if we are going to be bringing him in. We mainly brought him in just to, give somebody to be a foil to Trick Williams. After that, I do not see much use for him, considering we don't have any other members of Judgment Day. We only have the one former member of Judgment Day in DP Damian Priest. Again, I don't know who I don't even know if I'd be able to grab Finn Balor this season. There's one person that I absolutely want to grab on this roster. In my opinion, obviously the modern day GOAT, John Cena, in my opinion, he's my personal favorite. I would if you were to ask me my ranking of professional wrestlers, honestly, that might be something I might do at some point. But John Cena is definitely on my Mount Rushmore. As we get the matchup underway, and clothesline to start this thing by Trick Williams, and Trick Williams just shoves JD McDonough down. I don't know what that was about, but okay, it worked. And Trick Williams firing off a flapjack levels JD McDonough. They lock up center of the ring. Lock up again. And what a hip toss from the corner. And he's telling him to get up. Trading shots. Trick Williams tees off on JD McDonough. It's blocked and a shot. JD with the chop. They're teeing off on each other. JD gets the chop. And the pump kick. And what has he got planned here? Running, spinning neck breaker. And that is a 3 count. Trick Williams victorious. What a start to the match. What a match just overall. I don't feel like it's going to be a highly rated match, but I enjoyed it thoroughly just calling this damn thing. Me being the fan that I am, I absolutely have enjoyed calling this thing the whole time. And 1.5 star, that's fair. That is fair. Shinsuke going to do a little bit of training, gains 5 XP. And the main event, Jacob Fatu and Andrade in a last man standing. This is going to be brutal. By the way, I want to know what everybody's thoughts are about Jeff Cobb. JC Mateo, which, not a big fan of the name, but I'm a big fan of Jeff Cobb. Guy's gotta, he's an extremely talented worker. He, a little bit on the small, like height-wise, he's small, but he is built like a brick shit house. And guys, I remember watching Lucha Underground and him as Matanza. That was one of the best matches that I love the run, and I loved Lucha Underground, and unfortunately they took it off of Netflix a while ago. And I believe the only place you can get it now is like Apple TV or Apple. You gotta buy it, and nope. But I'm telling you right now, Jacob Fatu will be an integral part of this year's WrestleMania, obviously, on the channel. He's going to be a very integral part. I've got some ideas I want to do with him. So I don't know where we're going to go with it, what's going to happen. Honestly, it's really like a week-to-week thing with me, so it's a lot of fun. And on his way to the ring, Andrade, I think he may have gotten one win over Jacob Fatu in this thing, but I like Andrade. I think he's super talented. I think he's a good worker. I don't see where he fits on this roster at all. And maybe that's just me. Andrade on his way to the ring. Let me tell you something, man. He is absolutely fantastic. I feel like he's had some really good matches on this thing with Jacob Fatu. So, very happy with the way this thing's been going. And the superstar, I feel like he could be a superstar in this roster if we give him a chance. So maybe it happens. And here we go. Jacob Fatu, Andrade. Ref calls for the bell. They lock up. And, oh, God. I hate this, honestly. The arm wringer. Honestly, I hate this little minigame. I'm not very good at it. And he rings the arm. Yeah, we are screwed. And Andrade takes him down with an arm drag super kick. The running STO. They lock up. Whipped into the corner. Just a heel toss from the corner. And they lock up again. Samoan drop. Love it. Look at the height on that headbutt by Jacob Fatu. Another headbutt using that hard Samoan head. And they lock up. Irish whip reversed. Oh, God. Andrade got him in the corner. Oh, God. Irish whip. And just headbutts raining down in the corner. Jacob Fatu. Okay, that works. Irish whip into the corner. Andrade fighting back. Snapmare takeover. And the kick to the face of Jacob Fatu. Misses the spinning back elbow. Andrade counters. Andrade's got a face full of blood there. I just noticed that. Powerbomb. Oh, God. The kendo stick. Introduced to the matchup. Got him once over the head. And continually, and he broke it over the back. That hip attack in the corner. Countered by Andrade. Andrade still too quick. Just picked him up out of the straight air and shoved him. Referee up to a count of 1. Andrade landed on them fragments of the kendo stick. That has got to hurt. Referee up to a count of 7. 9. He got up at 9. Hits that super kick. And Irish whip the reversal. Double underhook. What a freaking awesome move by Andrade. And the blows in the corner. Andrade going top rope here. What a moonsault. Look at Andrade's back. Finally, the Impaler DDT. Just spiked Andrade right on his face. His head area. Referee up to a count of 5. Up to 7. It's 9. He's got to get up now. It is over. Jacob Fatu wins the last man standing matchup. Hell of a fight between these two superstars. You know, I could always bank on these two to deliver the goods. I cannot complain. Did you see all the bruising on Andrade's back and busted open and everything like that? Holy moly. What a matchup. I love you, Solo Sikoa. Okay. Maybe should have switched the placement of those matches, but I'm fine with it. Brutus Creed versus Andre Chase. And so I don't watch a lot of NXT. Is Andre Chase still a thing? Sound off in the comments. Is Andre Chase still a thing? Bianca Belair, JC Jane. That should be a killer matchup. Is JC Jane still around? Because I know they released Gigi Dolan, which I am so sad about. Mark Coffey. Luke Gallows is your United States champion. 2 stars of mediocre. So why is Hudson and Orton teaming together? Wendy Chu and Nikita Lyons, the main event of SmackDown, and maybe main event of 3.5 stars. Can't really complain. Maybe a main event of NXT, but we absolutely smoked them this week. I think we had the better week. Fairfax, Virginia, thank you. You've been lovely. Now we are heading to Sacramento, California. Triple H sending us a little message. Okay, well, Jade wants Nia again. Jay Uso wants to be booked. Okay, we're at the concert hall. I gotta save these because I want to wrestle in Monday Night Raw Arena. Okay. Schedule run-ins of one of your champions. I'm going to use one of these. Yep. Can't use that. Yep. Can I use the Exhausted? Absolutely. Hell yeah. All right. We are going to set this card. Your opener for the go-home Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam. Should be a good one. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. Almost called her Naomi. Jesus Christ. I am terrible. We're going to change JD McDonough's class. I think that, because we still got a couple more weeks of him. I'm not certain we're going to re-sign him, so I want him to really pair well with Trick Williams. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are going to be challenging Caden Carter and Katana Chance for Caden Carter and Katana Chance's women's tag team titles. Next match on the card, well, what's it going to be? Braun Breaker, Damian Priest. That should be a fun match. We're going to set a promo here, training. I want to get Jacob Fatu all the training I can. Semi-main event of Monday Night Raw. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Gunther versus... Oh, yeah, that'll work. Gunther versus Roman Reigns, and there's going to be a run-in. Jey Uso is going to call out... No, Jey Uso is going to call out. Okay, that works too. And your main event of the evening is going to be a steel cage match. Tag team steel cage match. Authors of Pain versus Fraxium for them Raw titles. But guys, that was a good one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick the like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the other series that I am running on this channel. Every Monday night, NASCAR The Game Inside Line Season Mode NASCAR 14 Season Mode with Jimmy Johnson's going to be posting one of the four corners. Wednesday, NHL Philadelphia Flyers Franchise 2.0 going to be posting one of the four corners. We're starting off Season 3 here. Thursday, MLB The Show 25 Baltimore Orioles franchise. I understand the Orioles are sinking a little bit. Is what it is, what it is. But maybe, they're winning right now in this franchise mode. So be sure to check it out, especially if you are an Orioles fan. And Saturday night live stream, when available, it's going to be WWE 2K25, My Rise. Going to be posting one of the four corners. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. I will catch y'all in the next episode. Much love, my friends, and peace out.